Italian Prime Minister Silvio Berlusconi once called himself, quote, the Jesus Christ of politics, as well as the best political leader in Europe and the world. So how did he end up resigning in disgrace? Well, Berlusconi made his name as a billionaire media mogul, at one point the richest man in Italy. He was first elected prime minister in 1994, only to be quickly removed when his coalition partners pulled out. But ever the political operator, Berlusconi came back to be elected to the top job twice more in 2001 and 2008, the country's longest-serving prime minister since World War II. Political stability delivered, but scandal was never far behind. Berlusconi surrounded himself with beautiful women in parliament and in his private life. Allegations of an inappropriate relationship with an 18-year-old aspiring model, which he strenuously denied, triggered a painfully public divorce. For a while, his popularity and his flippant sense of humor remained intact. But revelations about his infamous bunga bunga parties, allegedly stocked with beautiful women who may or may not have been paid for their presence, landed him in court on charges of corruption and paying for sex with a minor. The woman involved denied she had sex with Berlusconi. And he said, quote, I've never paid a woman. I never understood where the satisfaction is when you're missing the pleasure of conquest. But his off-the-cuff remarks were also often a national embarrassment. He welcomed the newly elected U.S. president in 2008 by complimenting Barack Obama on his suntan. And his moments caught on camera ogling various women made his critics cringe. But it was figures of a different kind that ultimately brought Berlusconi down. With government debt equivalent to 120% of its GDP and borrowing costs of nearly 6.5%, Italy teeters on the edge of an economic crisis. Berlusconi promised to crack down on tax evasion, raise the retirement age, and introduce other austerity measures. But with Berlusconi himself once charged with not paying taxes and his coalition increasingly beset by bickering, the skeptics say he won't deliver. The public mood in Italy has darkened. 2 years ago, an angry protester smashed his face with a statuette, leaving his face bruised and bloodied. This year has seen protests by thousands of women angered by his sexual peccadillos. At one point, during an investigation into whether he was being blackmailed, police recorded him saying, quote, I'm getting out to mind my own business from somewhere else, and so I'm leaving this crappy country of which I'm sickened. In the end, the great survivor succumbed to a growing number of swirling crises. Atika Schubert, CNN, London.